Following the previous question, I asked for the Council to consider an appeals procedure against fines issued by NES. What, if any, progress has been made?
Councillor first.
Thank you for your question, Councillor Davis. A fixed penalty notice may be issued where there is evidence of an offence has been committed under the national legislation, where provisions have been made in law to discharge of the offence by paying a fixed penalty notice. Fixed penalty notice are printed on them, information to make a representation. This allows the person receiving the notice to add any information they may not have been provided when questioned under caution. But a matter of to provide information if they are not allowed for interview. Where any evidence put forward through representation materially alters whether the case can be proved beyond reasonable doubt, then notices are rightly withdrawn. Persons receiving a notice has the choice to whether to discharge alleged offences by paying the sum or to have the matter heard in court, where the case may be provided beyond reasonable doubt and the cost may be claimed further. If they have not satisfied with the outcome of the court case, they may appeal in accordance with the court process. This process is in accordance with the central government guidance on environmental enforcement activity. No provisions is made either in the guidance or in law for additional appeal mechanisms.
Councillor Davis, do you have any further questions on that?
Yes, Chair, I'll keep it short. I'd like a lot to say about this, but I won't. Councillor Pearce, could you give me an update on the fines paid for fly tipping, dog fouling and discarded cigarettes from April this year until June? I don't expect that information tonight. Thank you.
Councillor Davis, I can actually give you that tonight. So in total, we have 1,117 in total. Fly tipping 64, smoking 11 litre, 933, of the litter 114, duty of care notices 16 and 6. Can I give you a bit more detail as well? So in terms of the question would be, why so high for smoking? It costs the UK each year £40 million to actually clear smoking related litter. HTS currently have included this at high cost, and smoking actually takes a long time to actually degrade. It puts toxics into the environment, into the water and into the wildlife. So in terms of litter for smoking, that's why it's so high.
Councillor Davis, you have a question to Councillor Government.
Thank you, Chair. I also asked the Council at a previous meeting to consider taking this service in-house, for example HTS, although I have to declare interest there. So a percentage of profits could be returned to the Council. Has there been any progress on this?
Thank you, Councillor Davis, for the question. The Council will shortly invite tenders for the provision of environmental enforcement services. The Council is entitled to recover enforcement costs by way of paid fixed penalty notices, but it is not lawful for the Council to make a profit, and it does not treat fixed penalty notices as a source of income. This notwithstanding, there are legitimate contract management and legal costs direct to the Council to be considered, and the Council will expect bidders to show how these will be addressed. The Council will select the bidder who offers the most advantageous bid, considering quality and financial information. Bids will be welcomed from all suitable organisations and HTS will, in accordance with contract standing orders, be entitled to bid.
Councillor Davis, you have a supplementaries.
Yes, Chair. I asked a similar question at a previous cabinet meeting and was told that this was being considered going out to tender very shortly, but it hasn't happened. Why hasn't there been any movement on this?
Councillor Gunn.
Thank you, Councillor Davis. I share some of your frustration. I'm expecting a date on when this is going out to tender within days. And I do hope that I'll be able to give you a date. Perhaps even put it out into the public domain. I would hope actually next week at the latest. If that's helpful. And just briefly, Chair, whilst I have an opportunity to do so, I don't know this entirely, but I just wanted to put on record, since I'm a portfolio holder responsible for the waste contract, my gratitude to the earlier bin crews who've been out this week every day in the city to tackle the waste situation we have out there. They've done an incredible job, and I just wanted to make sure there was an opportunity for me, on my part, but perhaps I think on part of the whole council, just to put on record our gratitude to them and say thank you.